Mindfulness in a state agency. Today I'm joined by the wonderful Holly Marshall, who is an estate agency leadership coach. And she's here to talk to us about how mindfulness can make you a better estate agency. Talk to me, Holly.
When I was first introduced to mindfulness, I thought it was some form of strange meditation, and there'd had to be a Buddha there and various whale humping music in the background. Didn't like the idea of it at all. But I've learnt...
It's just fluffy bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly...
Technical what?
Technical term. I'll take that from you. Yeah. Everybody assumes, or a lot of people assume that's what it is. And let's be honest, some of it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But we forget how important breathing is. So when you're running around like a nutter in your agency branch, in your office, or you're racing to the next appointment, just see what's happening to your heart rate and your breathing, and probably your pile of empty wrappers on the passenger seat as well from all the sweeties that you've had to try and keep yourself going. It's exhausting and you don't achieve what you need to achieve. So stopping and just look out the window. Look at what you can see. You will notice so much more.
I find going for a walk helps.
Yeah, massively so. Why can't you take one of your colleagues with you for a walk?
Leaflet dropping.
Leaflet dropping. You will have, I promise you, if you haven't had walking meetings with your direct reports, you go for a walking meeting and the whole dynamics of that conversation changes.
Well, they do say you should go out, when you do go for have a one-to-one, that you take it out of the office and go for a coffee shop, but a walk would be nice.
Yeah, make far more sense to have a walk, and you will see things that you don't see in the coffee shop. You'll notice the world around you in a completely different way. It's better for you, you're breathing, and their barriers come down. We're sat like this, there's a table there. Some people would say that's a sort of a barrier. So I might not be as open with you as if you and I, so perhaps we should take you on the road, perhaps we should go for a walk next time. If we were going for a walk, you'd see more of my true colours and vice versa, and we'd have a far more open conversation, and we'd have a snigger at somebody that drives past. I saw somebody the other day on their phone and they walked into a branch. Little things like that that just break the conversation. And that's a form of mindfulness, because you're just slowing it down. When you're walking or you're running, I run, and I was taught to run in a mindful manner relatively recently. And it really got me, because the lady, my chiropractor that told me about it, said, well, what have you got to do when you're running? And I put one foot in front of the other, do your shoelaces up. She said, no, what's the most important thing you do when you're running? It's breathing. Any advocates of mindfulness out there will say a lot of it is about your breathing. So go for a run. I can assure you you'll be breathing then. Well, hopefully.
Or a decent walk.
Or a decent walk, yes. Or even go and sit on a garden bench. Get outside. So good for your mental health. You care about your employees' mental health, their productivity will go up anyway. So if they know that you give a shit about them, they'll work harder for you. Stats show that that's up to about 14–15% if they think that you value them. Easiest way to impact your productivity.
What, tend to go for a walk for 5 minutes?
Yeah. Just it is that simple. It is. You start to reduce breaks and you take that away from people, they will look like they're busier. From a productivity perspective, it will go up, but from an output perspective, it will go down. Because they'll start picking up the phone, letting it ring twice. Oh, they didn't pick up, right, next call. I've made 387 calls today, Chris. Only 3 of them answered. Call stats through the roof, but nobody's picking up. Well, because you're not thinking about who you're ringing. You're not letting it ring more than twice. You're not understanding the process. So yeah, take a break. 100% take a break.
Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.